Today we're gonna be trying out the O'Nail AI nail drill. I know that's like a touchy subject for everybody, but we're gonna see what it's all about.
This is the intro to Long Hair Pretty Nail Show, yeah.
All right, here is the box. You might have saw the short that I uploaded doing the unboxing and trying it out for the first time. But that was just a quick little unboxing. In this video, we're gonna, get into all of what makes this an AI drill. All right, so just a little bit about this drill. This is the O'Nail world's first AI nail drill. AI powered 50,000 RPM, removes gel 2 times faster in half the time. Comes with a 1-year warranty, nail artist approved. Okay. And then we see them drilling on this egg. It also says it is AI intelligent whisper quiet. Ultra durability engineered for 10 years. Pioneers who invented UV LED nail lamps now revolutionizing the industry again with AI. So yeah, this is the same company that makes the nail lamp that I really like. Unfortunately, they told me that the nail lamp, well, I already knew that, but the AI nail lamp is not in the US market. They're working on it, but yeah, so that's why mine is all in Japanese. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, it does retail for $3.99. They do a promotion for $50 off with their code, but they also gave me a code as well, and you receive $100 off. So if you're interested, I would take advantage of that. Okay, so 50,000 RPM, remarkably stable, whisper quiet, exclusive beginner mode. Okay, we already saw the sign on the egg. And then it says when it's at 20,000 RPM, it is half the noise. It's virtually silent. So we will test that. It does have a beginner mode. I will show you guys about that. Okay, and this is what they were talking about the steel. Forged at 12,000 degrees Celsius, quenched to 50 HRC, Rockwell hardness, 0 deformation for the entire decade. Okay, so it says ordinary drill starts to warp after 3 months of constant use, and it says that theirs will not. So the AI aspect of this, it says AI precision light touch max power. So it peaks at 96 watts, delivers 3 times the torque, and it says just slightly move the bit on the nail, no downward pressure needed. Even the hardest acrylic comes off like slicing tofu. Okay, we're gonna have to try that. That's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of don't do acrylic nails as much, because it's a lot of filing. So we're definitely gonna test that out today. Ordinary nail drills, weak grinding power requires heavy hand pressure, causing fatigue, poor results, difficult to remove gel. Okay, that's a little dramatic, but I get what they're saying. AI powered filing makes the nail surface ultra smooth. So at 50,000 RPMs, the e-file dust is ultra fine, leaving the nails polished like glass perfection. All right, they have a lot of claims here, so let us see. Let's open it. I've already kind of opened it, but y'all get it. All right, so it all comes in this nice case. And then this was in there. They saying they are open to challenge any brand. And then if they lose, you get the drill for free. So they have all this stipulations where, yeah. But let's get to what you're here for. So this is the case that it comes in. It is a very, very nice case. Like, this is very nice. If I zoom in, you can kind of see that cotton linen type of weave to it. And just to show you what it looks like from the side, very, very nice. And we open up, and this is how it's packed. Oh, okay. So as you can see, we have the main unit, the nail drill. We have 2 hand pieces. We got the drill bits, charging cable, and this is a magnetic stand for the hand piece to lay on when not in use. And then you also have slots for drill bits. I just realized that. All right. And okay, so let's just get into it. I already opened that hand piece or unwrapped it, so let's just do this one so you can get the new unbox feel. All right, so this is the main unit. As you can see, it has a nice little texture to it. Nice feel. It's lightweight, but not like cheap feeling, if that makes sense. And then on the side, you have the diamond buttons that they're known for. And then it tells you, I ain't peeled the stickers off yet because I need to learn this drill first. But, you know, it tells you how many clicks to do in order to change between the modes. And yeah, we got a nice little sleek design here. Yeah, this drill comes with 2 hand pieces. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I wonder if one is for like nails and one is for toes, like if you do pedicures or something like that. And on my unboxing video, people were asking like, do they supply 2 because one's gonna go out? I mean, that's kind of grim, but I don't think these will go out all that quickly because they're like really high quality. I think they just give you 2 because they just give you 2. But anyway, this is what the handpiece looks like. It has the same texture. It almost feels, I wouldn't say rubbery, but it is like a grip to it. And then we have our diamond buttons. We got the on and off switch, so you can turn the drill on and off from the handle as well. Focus, focus. And this button here is to switch between the rotation. So F is for forward, R is for reverse, and then this little thing here lights up with the corresponding color. Pretty cool. All right, so when you first get it, it's gonna have this little cap on it. I just keep this cap because this is nice. Like this ain't cheap. I can't even squeeze this. So it did come with these 2 drill bits. They are custom for the 50,000 RPM high speed. So this one is the medium little drill bit here. I kind of already used it a little bit, but theirs are 3 millimeters, so they're a little thicker than the standard drill bits. However, it does come with 2 adapters, so you can use your own drill bits. And then this one is just the mandrel, I guess, to slip on, you know, your sandy band. All right, so let's hook up this one. And okay, so I do want to point out, I wonder if you guys can see that, handle interface. So this is where the handle goes. This is a USB-C port, and it is the same type of port to charge. And on the bottom is the charging port. So you want to make sure you're paying attention. Handpiece goes at the top, charging at the bottom. Let's put our drill bits in. You just twist it and then put this one in. And for these, you have to go all the way down. That's what they said. All right, and to power it on, you just turn it on. So this is what it looks like when it's powered on. It says AI compensated. I was testing it out, so it's up all the way to 50,000 RPMs. And then this little number here, that tells you like the compensation torque number. Once you start using the drill, you'll see. But then, so we're in the forward position, and then that is our battery powered. I haven't charged it yet, so it comes like half charged, which is pretty good. Like when you first open a box and turn it on, it's in beginner mode. So let me show you guys that, or you know, beginner mode. All right, so you click it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And it goes back to beginner mode. As you can see, in beginner mode, it only goes up to 10,000 RPM. So I think that's pretty cool. You know, it's safe for beginners. But as you can see, this is blue because it is in the forward position. If you want to change it, you just press that and then it turns it into reverse. It's flickering because of the way this is a LED in my camera, but it doesn't flicker in real life. So, but yeah, you can go back and forth between that, or you can double click this to go between forward and reverse. You can just hit it 1 time to turn it on. I'm gonna put it up to my microphone. So yeah, it is pretty quiet. We got Miss Keisha here. She's who I was testing this out with. This is acrylic on here, and okay, so I'm in reverse because I'm using my left hand. So yeah, it says that this is supposed to be smooth. You shouldn't have to apply any downward pressure. It should just be very smooth. So you know, all right. So then let's pause it and then let's change it to pro mode. Now this is fast. Okay. So as y'all can see, it does get a lot louder once you crank it up. Now I don't see how you would have to have this up this high, but it's just showing y'all just. So yeah, you are supposed to, to me it does feel smoother. I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just kind of letting the drill do its thing. But yeah, it does feel smooth though. But as I'm using the drill, this little blue number, I guess it's supposed to tell you how it's being compensated to keep it smooth and at the same speed. So when it's coming in contact with the hard acrylic, it's still keeping its speed. So it's showing you how it's compensating for it. So I guess if you wanted to like really kind of test it out, I'm kind of just sawing the nail down. And it's compensating and keeping it at 50,000 RPMs. And it's chopping through it. Look at this. Made that into a square coffin shape. So yeah, a little test there. Okay, Keisha, we're gonna sit you over here. All right, I got way too much dust. More than what I was expecting. All right, so let's pause this for a second. And then it also comes with this anti-drop magnetic stand. So you just sit this here and it's a magnet, so it's gonna ensure that you don't drop the handpiece. I think that is a very good feature. I've done that plenty of times. All right, so it is time to do some nails. I'm actually doing my birthday nails. My birthday is coming up on Tuesday, so we gotta do some nails. Let's use this adapter because I need to do cuticle work and all of that. So what is this? I didn't even read this part. O certified, non-harmful to nail, 2.35 millimeter drill bit converter. Okay, so when you're using the converter, the max speed is 30,000. I don't know how I feel about that. So as I was reading up on it, it was saying that they made theirs thicker for stability since it is going like much faster. So I get it. When we're using our regular ones, we can only go up to 30,000. But honestly, I don't really use my drill that high anyway, so yeah. All right, so I'm going to put my little cylinder bit in here and lock that in place. And as always, I like to push the cuticles back first. Okie doke. So we're gonna turn this. Okay, so even when you just twist this, it comes on. Okay. All right, so I usually do let's do about 12. I mean, it doesn't really feel any different. I guess, I'm just doing a low speed using a cuticle bit, so yeah. But I'm just going to get up all of the crusty cuticle. And I also removed some nails, so I just have a little bit of the gel residue on here. So I'm just gonna get that as well. But the handpiece is very comfortable. I don't know why I was thinking it was gonna be heavy. But no, it has a good weight to it. If I can turn this down just a little bit. Okay, I got it on a 9. I don't know with this one. I normally turn it up when I'm on other nail drills. It seemed like it was a little too harsh. So I turned it down to 9 RPM. Okay. But it's getting the job done. I do feel like I don't have to apply nearly as much pressure as I normally do. I'm literally just kind of holding it and letting it do its thing. So yeah, they wasn't lying about how theirs is wider. It doesn't even fit inside of here. So I definitely have to keep up with this and keep it in here. All right, so we've done the cuticle work and I want to go ahead and take the shine away from the nail. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't have any of the smaller ones. This is for the cylinder sanding bands. I don't have any of those. I'll have to get some. I don't kind of like how the converter, it comes off with the drill bit. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead, put that in there. And we just switch this one out for a new one. All right, so we got our converter in there and boom. So anyway, I'm just going to lightly take the shine away. I must say, it is very smooth. But you know, the real test is when you're actually trying to file something that is thick and hard, like acrylic. So yeah, I can't wait to see how it performs with that. But it's making light work of prep. But you know, it's just prep. I mean, you could do that with any drill. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off for a second. Move you to the side. I normally do this before, but I also want to clip these down. And I don't want to see my natural nails underneath. And then just take my hand file and further file down the free edge. So we got the nails prepped, and y'all know me, we're going in with the Jello. These are gonna be cute, so I do want to keep these. So I want to be able to take them off easily, and I'm just gonna go right in with this. For me, it holds as long as I need it to. You may need to add some primer, I guess, if it's not holding like you want it to. But for me, I just do my filing, taking the shine away from the nail, doing my cuticles, and then I go right in with the Jello. All right, we got them on both hands today because it's my birthday. So yes, I would like my nails to match, at least for once. Last year, I wasn't able to have matching nails on my birthday, so we're gonna do it this year, okay? So anyway, I'm just wiping off the tacky layer. All right, so I'm gonna do like some hybrid nails. So I'm using this as my tip, just to kind of cut down on the application process and, you know, make things go a little faster. And I'll be able to save these as well, hopefully, in theory. I got these from Shein. They're really nice. They're frosted and they have the etched little nail bed area on them. Yeah, I was digging through my stuff and I was like, I forgot all about these. So I'm gonna try out the O'Neill version of the Flash Cure lamp. I saw this one on TikTok and I was like, I like O'Neill, so let me see what their Flash Cure is all about. The problem I have with lamps like this is the cheap ones, like the one I got from Shein. It looks cute and stuff, but it always falls off. Like, it doesn't really stay on here, which is the weirdest thing because it's a magnet. But yeah, I'll get to like curing and moving and then it'll like fall off. The O'Neill one brags about how it won't fall off the stand, so let us see. Yeah, I got this off of TikTok shop. It was a nail supply store on there that sold these, so, or that is selling these. And yeah, look at that. Yes, I love the crystal buttons. So you have this, and we got the stand. All right, so let's see. It looks like this is like the magnet strip on it, so you just place it on there. Oh, okay, now it fell now. I tried pressing the button. I think it needs to be charged, so. But yes, the downfall is that it doesn't come with a charging block. You gotta get your own. It just comes with a cord, but let's go ahead and charge it. Ooh. Immediately, we have the LED little light here. Yeah, I think it just needs to charge a little bit. We're gonna let that charge. Okay, I don't know what any of that says, but we're gonna translate it. But from what I learned from working with the brand now, since they sent me these drills, it is a Chinese company. So the nail lamp that I have, they made that for the Japanese market. They are top luxury nail brand, just do expensive. Y'all know we got to get that Google Translate out. So, all right, what that say? Automatic, quick dry in 5 seconds. Button, AI algorithm pain relief, 10 seconds. Standard for baking glue. The light changes from red to white. And then press 3 times quickly to turn infrared on and off. It does come with instructions. They're not in English, obviously. But that's okay, because we can translate. It looks like this one has steps to it. All right, and operation steps. Okay, turn on, press the power button for 1 second to start the nail lamp. Sensor function. The sensor function is turned on by default. After power on, when not in use, you can press the button 3 times in 1 second to turn it off. 3 presses turns the sensor function on and off. But I like the sensor, so I'm gonna keep that on. Number 3, select curing mode. Select the appropriate curing mode for your type of adhesive. The machine sets curing time to 30 seconds. You can choose the curing time according to the glue. Remove your fingers after curing. Effect is achieved. And then it says when the battery is low, the ambient light will flash and need to be charged. The indicator light will breathe during charging and stop breathing when fully charged. Okay, so it's breathing. The green light is breathing. That means it's not fully charged. All right, I think I got it. Oh wait, look. The light turned blue, but it's still breathing. It's breathing. All right, so we hold the button and it powers on. All right, so we're gonna press it 3 times because I like the sensor. Ooh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna do like a hybrid nail. We're gonna do some gel and some acrylic. So I got my sizes picked out, and what I'm gonna do is like not put it all the way to my cuticle area, because we're gonna like do some encapsulating and stuff. And this tip is pretty thin. That's kind of why I like it. And we're gonna slap some acrylic on top. Guess what I found? So yeah, while I was digging through my stuff, I found the 5 Angeles Tipex glue. And I like this one because it is thicker. Okay, so I remember not needing a lot of this. So we got a little bit. I kind of just want to like do it. See, I like this one because I can kind of readjust it, because y'all know the pinkies are crooked. But yeah, I'm not going all the way down. We're going to leave a little bit of space and just give that a good push. And then we come over here and cure. All right. I can feel that. It doesn't burn or anything, but I can definitely feel the power. Because of course we got to put this in our big lamp to fully cure. The instructions was saying, oh, it's completely cured. It might be, but I don't like to chance it. So once all these are on, I am going to put my hand in my big lamp and let that cure for a full 60 seconds. But in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and apply these. So apply a little bit and then place it on. Something like that, and then we cure again. All right, got the nails all on. And then you also want to make sure to cure in your big lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure everything is cured. And then just taking some alcohol, I just want to wipe the nails down, especially the gel part, to get the tacky layer off, because we're going to do some filing. All right, so we're going to do the sanding band. And like I said before, you got to make sure to put it all the way in there. That's the only, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, when the nails are long, you have to have like some length on this, but it doesn't work with the adapter without it. No gaps. So I had it in forward when I was doing the prep on my right hand, but now since I'm using my left, we're going to change that back to reverse. And I have it on 9 still. Let's see if that's enough. So since I didn't go all the way up, I just kind of want to make sure that it's nice and smooth with no hump. So I'm just gonna lightly, oh, I gotta learn how to work with these nails again. But yeah, I'm just going to lightly smooth out this. I just want it to go right into the nail. Well, you know, a nice slope. I think I can turn this up a little bit. I'm so used to working at a high speed now. Ooh, okay. I mean, of course it's gonna do it, but you know. But yeah, I got it up on 15 now, 15 RPMs. And we're just gonna smooth out this little cuticle area. All right, I got them blended. I was thinking, should I keep them this long? I don't know. Well, I probably ain't gonna keep them kind of long, but I do want to do a stiletto shape. So let's see. We're gonna do something like this. So yeah, I don't want to go too far with the shaping because I like to, you know, refine it with my hand file. So I'm just starting, you know, a rough guide, and then I'm gonna sharpen it up. So yeah, we're just gonna make this a nice little stiletto. All right, so y'all know what time it is. It's dinner time. I'm kind of running on fumes here. I'm so hungry. So today is Thursday, but it's gonna be a different meal because we had salmon yesterday. So I'm ready. I'm hungry. It's taco night.
And it's not Tuesday.
I know, it's Taco
Thursday.
Taco Thursday. Yeah, I was telling them that we had salmon yesterday. So, little rabbit. But yes, Marcus finally got a video for y'all. So after y'all finish this one, y'all can check it out. It ain't tacos though.
That is yours. No, I'm sorry.
Hey,
That is yours.
Oh,
it's rightful owner.
This one is yours.
thank you.
It's got a little more.
Okay, because I'm hungry. It's looking good. Let's see how I can grab this.
I know, right? I like when my tacos fall out. But
All right, we got it. And all right, so the filing shaping is done, and that took way longer than what I was expecting, but we did it. All right, so next I want to encapsulate some black lace. My birthday dress is black, so I kind of want to coordinate a little bit. I got this roll from Hobby Lobby a while ago. I'm just gonna cut off. Oh, this ain't even a soft kind of lace. This is hard. But I guess, you know, it shouldn't matter, especially for nails. So I want to decide how I'm gonna do this. Well, that'll be cute. That's gonna be real cute. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do something like this. All right, let's glue this lace on. So I got my Young Nails brush on nail glue, and we're just gonna put this all over the nail. And I want to put this on like this. So we got that, and then I'm gonna use some of this plastic to hold it down taut until it dries. I don't know. I guess I could probably use some base coat or something and then cure it so it's like immediately. But I think the glue is fine. Just don't want it to turn white. Hopefully it doesn't. But let's see. Okay. Not necessarily sticking the best. Okay, let's hold that down. That's not working out the way that I thought. Okay, I am going to use base coat. I think that might work a little better, and then I can go ahead and cure it. All right, so Going in with the Patty Gel base coat. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a better solution. So I'm just gonna paint the base coat on, and this way I can position this without having to hurry up. Okay, so I want it like that. Hold it down very tautly. Okay, it'll probably be better if I didn't have these so long. Okay, so we got it pulled, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and flash cure this. All right, let's see if that worked. Okay, I think it did. I just need to put a little bit more on the tip here. And then flash cure that. Okie doke. Ooh, okay. All right, and then we just go ahead and trim the extra lace. Like so. And then I do see on this side, it's probably best to do this in parts if you can. But I just need it to be tacked down so we can encapsulate it. All right, so go ahead and flash cure this. And oh, this is gonna be really cute. Okay, okie doke. And I'm just gonna continue that. So we're gonna put the ring finger is gonna be my accent nail, so we don't have to worry about that one just yet. I'm just gonna put a little bit more than what I normally would, just so it can have something to, you know, stick to. Okay, so then we place this down. And then taking my plastic, making sure it's very tight. And we're gonna go ahead and flash cure that. Just thought I would move this so you guys can see it curing. It's crazy. It looks yellow on the monitor, but it's a white light. Let's see how we did with this one. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I don't want it to be like exact for each one. So just trimming the excess. All right, and this is kind of lifting up, so just like before, using the base as like a glue, making sure that it's nice and tight, and then we cure. All right, and then for this one, I kind of want to do a slant, something like that. Trim, trim, trim. All right, it's coming along. So we got all of the lace glued down. Now we're gonna encapsulate with clear acrylic. And I'm using the V Beauty Pure Crystal Clear along with the monomer. So just pouring some into my dish. A lot of people ask me about this dampen dish with the little brush thing in it. I got this from Shein. The brush I'm using is also from V Beauty Pure. I really like their acrylic brushes. I don't even remember what size this is. It's either a 10 or a 12. All right, and we're just gonna encapsulate this. I did it this way because I thought it would be slightly faster. I mean, if it is, it's very slight. I could have just formed this out. I don't know. It probably still would have took the same amount of time. Kind of really didn't want to do too much sculpting today. You know, especially since I'm doing both hands, I got to move kind of fast. Because I got to get up at 6 in the morning and take MJ to school. So I can't be at this all night. But I think this is going to be really cute. So yeah, when you're encapsulating, you want to have a slightly wetter bead so it can get into all the nooks and crannies. And I'm definitely not trying to make it too thick. And so we're just gonna sit that down and just tap it towards the cuticle. Bring the rest of it down. I'm sorry, I probably didn't see none of that. Looks like I wasn't in focus. I just want to make sure we have enough around the cuticle area. All right, like so. And just repeat the same thing for all of the encapsulating. I don't think I've done acrylic on top of soft gel tips. If I did, I don't remember. But I think this is a cute little hybrid. You know, using the soft gel tip for like an actual, you know, nail tip. And then just putting this on top. I'm sure this can also work with like polygel or any type of gel. I don't know. Ever since I did the builder gel on top of the OPI soft gel tips, I was like, why haven't I been doing this? It doesn't have to be like perfect, because of course we're gonna have to file, but we're just gonna sit you there and push you up. Ooh, so this is definitely therapeutic. Didn't I do some lace nails before? I think I did. You know, for those who think that the soft gel tips are too thin, sometimes I agree they are pretty thin. But you know, some people can't make their minds up. Either it's too thin or your nails too thick, or you know, it's all a personal preference. Me, I think I'm okay with the thickness of the soft gel tips. Like, you know, if I'm just doing a regular nail design. But because I'm extra right now, because it's my birthday. Well, you know, these are my birthday nails. I normally wouldn't do this. I'm doing it now just so it can match the thickness of all the nails. And plus they're long, so I feel better when they are a little thicker when they're this long. So yeah, and some of you guys know I'm left-handed, so I am laying this with my non-dominant hand. And I'm a little rusty. But that is why I love the V Beauty Pure acrylic. It gives you time without, you know, having to rush too much. All right, we let this sit. Ooh, but these are gonna be cute. I'm excited, even though I've been at this all day. All right, acrylic is all laid. These are looking cute. I see the vision. So now, more shaping and filing. All right, we are back. It is the next day. It was getting late and it was a lot of filing and I had to go, okay? I'm going to try my hand again at some of the solid glue. I don't know, I got these two. I'm trying to make some cherry 3D charms, so wish me luck. But I have this Apres thing that came in one of the advent calendars I did. So I think I'm gonna use that. This one from Sissy, it's the Flubber. I'm not sure, I ain't never opened it, so let's see if it's about the same. Okay, I think that one might be what I'm looking for. So let's get some out. Oh yeah, this one isn't sticking to my tool like the other one was. Okay, and then I just want to like roll this. I might need to use a bigger spatula. Okay, so okay, yes, this is the consistency that I was looking for. Okay, I don't want to work it too much. Ugh, okay, I don't want to touch it either, so we just gonna have to work with it. I be seeing the girls rubbing it on their hands, and it's like, I'll be doing some questionable stuff, but I'm not gonna just be touching this. I just want to roll it into a nice little ball. I want it a little smaller. All right, so I got 2. All right, another tip I read was to put some cuticle oil on. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my gloves. Hopefully it won't stick. Kind of using this second one to kind of scrape it up. All right. Okay, it ain't sticking. That's a good sign. Okay, so we got that one. Ooh, okay. I knew I could do it. I just had to have a full night's sleep. But we are getting it. Okay, so I have to make 4. So let me grab some more out of here. It could just be Mama Cart one is too hot. I probably need to put that in the cooler. This palette here has like a more slick surface to it than the one that I was using before, than these. So that can also play a part in it. I don't know. It's working, so I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, okay? It's working for me. Sorry, y'all know I'll be getting my footage for my short, for the short version. So yes, I can definitely feel the oil working. And I just put a drop on it, so don't go too crazy with the oil, but it does work at keeping it from sticking to my glove. Thank you, thank you. I had to get the big gloves out because of my nails. So these are actually Marcus gloves. All right, so next I have this copper wiring. I'm debating if I want to paint it green. I don't think I am. I'm gonna leave it gold so we can have like a copper gold accent. But these are gonna be the cherry stems, copper wire, 0.3 millimeters. I think I used this for the cherry blossom nails, the sakura nails that I did. But I'm just gonna cut. Okay, I was hoping it just cut. I'm gonna cut 6 of these. I love nail art. Like, you buy a big old roll of something and you only need like a slither of it. Lasts forever. I think I bought this like maybe last year, the year before. When I do them nails, I don't remember. All right, so I have my little cardboard and nail form that I like to work on when I'm working on stuff like this. So, all right, I should have put them on here to begin with. This one, just gonna stick a little so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just, and then I'm gonna stick this inside. Everything is too small. My nails are too long. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, stick that in there. And then we're gonna flash cure this. All right, so we got our one little cherry. We got our cherries. Ooh, okay. All right, so now let's release them. They're still delicate, so I don't wanna handle them too much. Ooh, okay. These actually turned out very well. Okay, so next I have some red jelly polish and we're gonna paint them. cherry color. We got this awesome stem to hold. I'm just going to paint. Ooh, I love it when stuff turns out the way it's supposed to. So just making sure we got the paint all over. I got a little paint on the stem and I don't want that. All right, so I'm just gonna do that 5 more times. I hate how it gets flat once it starts to cure. It's all right. So next we're gonna top coat it, make them extra juicy. Aren't my little cherries cute? Okay, so that wasn't too bad. So we have all of my cherries painted and top coated. So now I want to make some frosting. So I'm going to use these products: acrylic powder, the clear acrylic powder, the McCart rhinestone glue, and some white gel polish. Got my mixing plate right here. Gonna need a lot, so we're gonna be very generous. But I'm using the rhinestone glue, the McCart rhinestone glue, because it's non-white. So I would like for this to be non-sticky. I'm making enough for both of my hands, so that's why it looks like a lot. And then some white gel polish. I don't know how much to use, so we're just kind of experimenting here. Let me go ahead and mix these. And then we're gonna pour some acrylic in there. And mix, mix, mix. I'm just gonna be adding more of what I need until I get the consistency that I want. We need a little bit more clear acrylic. Okay, it's starting to get there. Just a little bit more acrylic. Want to stiffen it up a bit. But yeah, I don't know no measurements. I'm just going by the feel of it and how I want it to look. I want it to look just like icing. Okay, it's kind of getting there. Just feel like you need a lot of acrylic. So yeah, just gonna use 2 spatulas to kind of mix it up. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, what I actually should have been doing first was painting my nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some base coat. It's optional. I know some people don't like to do it when they're doing their artificial nails, but I get a smoother gel polish application when I do it. So that's my reasoning. And then going in with the white gel polish. And I'm gonna do 2 coats of this. Next, I'm gonna apply some matte top coat to the white. And next, we're gonna go in with the top coat. Yeah, I shouldn't have mixed that yet. It's okay. I have been excited to see this. Every time I wash my hands, I'm like, ooh, I can see a little peek. All right, so we're just gonna top coat these. Oh yeah. Oh, the lace looks so good. It's gonna be perfect. Okay. Yes, looks so good. All right, so now we can get back to our mixture that I should have waited. Let's see what we got. It's been sitting here a minute. Okay. This is actually perfect. I was looking for like the peaks, you know, like in real icing making, real bakery. So yeah, I like the consistency of this. All right, so I'm gonna do some piping with this. I picked up these little miniature little piping spouts or whatever you call them. I don't bake. I think I just want a star tip, right? I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so apparently it don't fit. Comes with an adapter of some sort. This, I guess. Can I put this on here? Not really. Do I have to force this on here? Oh, okay. If you force it on there, it fits. Perfect. I bought this little kit from Amazon, I think. If I could find the link, I'll put it down below. But yeah, it came with the syringes, these little piping tips, and it also came with some little piping bags as well. It's really made for like miniature stuff, but you know, we always do it with nails. All right, so we take that out and put this in here. No way for this to not be messy. I'm trying to get it all in here so we can use it all. So just pushing it in there. Okay, the little spatula actually works a little better. The stuff we do for nails. But yeah, I've been wanting to try this little icing hack thing. I saw somebody, I think somebody on Instagram had it when they were doing their icing nails. And I'm like, where can I find this syringe? So I had to go hunt in my usual shopaholic fashion. And I ended up finding it. Of course, it, was coming from China. So it took weeks to get here. But I made sure to get it in plenty of time because I wanted to do this set for my birthday. All right, I think that is all of it. Okie doke. And then taking the plunger. Gonna push this in. Okay, you need a little strength. All right, so we have 1.6 cc's of icing. Okay, taking me back, y'all. For some of y'all who don't know, before this whole YouTube long hair pretty nails thing, I was a certified pharmacy tech for 12 years. I mainly worked in retail and then I went into insurance. So I never worked in a hospital, but in school they trained us and all that stuff. So yeah, just a little tidbit about me. All right, so in theory, I should just be able to pipe this and it should look like a cake. Oh, let me do some practice runs first. Okay, let's see. Okay. I could do it. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's gonna look like icing. All right, and then I'm just gonna keep a flash cure lamp here in case I need to just do a quick flash cure. All right, and then we just gonna pipe this around. I'm trying to like push it to where it makes the little swirl. I know the actual bakers are probably cringing. Okay, it looks like something. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a cake. You gotta squeeze. Oh my god. It ain't gonna be no design because I can't get it. Oh, I see. Okay, let me try again. I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna try this again. I see I may have to like flash cure too because I want to keep the definition. All right, so we're gonna flash cure this. And then go this way. Okay, it's not meant to be like perfect. I just want it to look like some yummy frosting. Oh, come on. It gets a little iffy towards the end. Oh, I may have to make some more. I thought I had enough. Alright, this is cool. It's a cool effect though. Alright, so we got that. I'm just gonna kind of play with it to make it look like a cake. Ooh. Alright. Is it enough? Okay, I just want to push that one in. That was sticking out. And just flash cure this. All right, and then for the center, I'm gonna just put a dollop in the center. And then we're gonna put the cherry on top. Kind of smush it in there. Yes. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this in my big lamp. Oh my word, that is so cute. All right, so then for the stem, should I keep it this long or should I cut it? I don't know. But at any rate, I'm gonna just bend it. I know that's gonna get caught on everything, but these are editorial nails. Shut your face. I did it. Oh, that looks good. That is like really close to what I was going for. I want to put a little dollop right here. Uh-oh. If I can get it out. And this is why I made the smaller cherries, because I want to stick that. Let's see how I want to do it. Okay, I want to stick it right here. And then just kind of using my spatula. Why does this look so yummy? Just using that to make it look good. Go ahead and cure that. Okay, so y'all see the vision, right? So I had to make some more for my left hand. And I don't know, have y'all had like that rolled ice cream? This kind of, you know how they be like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. I would have had enough had I not messed up the first time, but it's all right. Practice makes perfect. This reminds me of the time where I tried to make my own colored polygel. Leave a comment if you guys saw that video. I don't know why, I just felt like I need to cut that. All right, and we're gonna do this again. And then we are just gonna stuff more in here. Okay, this was actually a good idea. I love it when stuff works. I know y'all love to watch me struggle, but I don't like the struggle. And then we put the plunger back in. Maybe I didn't use all my strength. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, we got more than enough. We have 2.2 cc's of icing. These are looking scrumptious. Okay, so the final thing is, y'all know we need some bling. So I'm going to do a little bit of cuticle crystals. It's already a lot going on, so I don't want to do too much. But you know me, I am too much. We're just going to squeeze it out like that. A brush to spread it. Like so. I really don't want to interfere too much with the lace, so yeah, we're just gonna keep it on the cuticles. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of bling, a little bit of bop. Y'all know I get so excited when the nails are finally coming to a closure. It's been a long ride. And then we flash cure. Ooh, that just gives the touch that I'm looking for. You said you wanted a hug. Give me a hug. Thank you. All right.
Think it's me?
You like mommy's nails?
Ooh. It's like this. It's like delicious.
It's like delicious. Yeah.
And it's the opposite. Like this. It's like this. And this. And this.
Yeah. Do you like them?
Yeah, it's like cherries.
Yeah.
It's like delicious. It's like a cherries.
You're such a foodie, like your mama. Your turn, Daddy. Got something to show you.
I knew I was coming next.
You gonna stand.
I'm saying that I'm daddy.
You gonna stand next to Daddy.
Oh, you broke it?
Oh no. Okay, now.
Oh,
Are you ready?
I guess so. Oh, look at you. Oh, God, is that real lace?
Yes.
Man, that's why he was in there 2 days. What's that? Oh, hey, little cake frosting. What are these cherries made of?
3D gel.
I knew it when I saw this little gold. Ooh, that looks like that's gonna kill somebody.
It bends. Push it. Push it. Bend.
No, let me back
Ben.
down. You can't say Ben right now.
That's
That's cute. With your cherries, I don't want. I feel like I'm about to get stabbed.
No, like, look. As soon as I start doing something, they like flatten.
Oh, okay.
It's safe,
I don't know about
relatively.
Yeah, I don't know about fully safe. That's cute. Your birthday nail.
Yeah, that's for my birthday. It's gonna match my dress.
Look at you. With your little frosting. That's rough. That's hard.
Yeah.
It ain't soft like real ice.
Why would it be?
Because it look like ice. You could have used that Decodent stuff.
Silicone?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they had from the hardware store.
You used to do that all the time on your phone. You get some good little, that's old.
It's
A
old.
long time ago.
You been with me a long time.
Up next to my face.
Mm-hmm. You like them?
Yeah, they good.
Thank you. And we got Speed Racer. All right, here is the finished look. Oh man, these turned out so well. This is exactly the vision that I had. Yes, the cherry stems are kind of like all over the place. So yeah, this is gonna match with my birthday dress. You guys will be seeing pictures soon. But these turned out amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. And I thought I would come outside so you guys can see them in the sunlight because they are amazing. I love the icing effect. I am so happy about these. And my hands match. Birthday about to be lit. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, check out these. And I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.
This is the outro to the Long Hair Pretty Nail Show. Yeah.